What is up, everyone? Today we're going to give you a tour on both of these things. Now, this is not going to be the top video ever. I mean, it's the same on the left, really. Yeah, it is the same on the left. We're going to be reviewing one of them. Alright, first of all, we're going to start with the back button. The back button. Let me get good lighting on this. As you see, there's a little T on the back. It's a little T on the back. That is the trigger button. The trigger. So that's how, say, I'm just going to use Rec Room as an example, because that's the best example. And you want to, Rec Room notification. And you say you want to close your hands. So say you want to, say like you're doing this, and you press that, and then do that. You would, I'm using Rec Room, do that. Undo that, so you're like this, and if you're like this, and you want to say like close your hand, you would do that by pressing this bad boy. And if you want to do this, you can do this. So kind of like that, so you kind of like, depends how hard you push it. You can push it as hard as you want. These triggers do not break. Let me tell you, they do not break. Try anything you can to break this trigger. Nothing works. I've thrown these when I didn't have my straps on, I threw these controllers at glass, my door, this frame right here, right there, with the trigger facing that, and it went, hit my piano and fell. These things are indestructible. I mean it. Now, time for the buttons on the side that everyone's wondering, how do you take a screenshot? Okay, keep in mind these are the This is a PS3 accessory. They made it compatible with the PS4 and the PS5. Now that it's out, it was out 3 years ago. Made it compatible with the PlayStation VR, and it's not going to be compatible with the PlayStation VR 2. No, I think it is. Whatever. It is. It might not. You might be able to pair it, you might not. But I think everyone's going to be using the new controllers. So, the other button. Now, hang on. We haven't even explained this button yet. So, this is the select button. Select button is, well, the options button. Don't even know what to say on this one. Actually, yeah, I have an example. This is my custom controller. As you can see, there is a button called options on it. That used to be called select. And I'll be right back, and I'll have PS4 controller right here. Boom, a PS3 controller. So as you can see, it says start and select. Those used to be the old buttons. Sorry, it's a bit dusty. This select button used to be the share button, actually, and the start button used to be the options button. But yeah. Oh yeah, the start button's here. That is to the options button. This is the share button, no. Alright, yeah. Let's just carry on. So now time that we've explained all those, now let's explain the actual buttons themselves. Here's the square one, does what the square one does. In this, in Rec Room, it would probably push to talk. If this was your left one, this is push to talk. This is my left one, the blue one, and that is push to talk. This also hang on. Because I'm using Rec Room as an example, I'm gonna have to use these. It would probably be push to talk here. I actually don't know what X would be on the left controller. I think it's strafe. Strafe. So say your hand was facing forward like this. You would have to do that to go that way, and the other button to go that. You know the drill. There's PS buttons just like on the controller. I think you all know that. See, PS button. You all know that. And the infamous middle buttons that everyone seems to not know about. I'm going to come onto that after the triangle and circle. I'm going to come after that on triangle. Triangle on here is the point. So if I were to press this, my hand would be like in the pointing motion. I'm using Rec Room again as an example. But on here it's a bit different because it's flipped on the right one. Here is the pointing one, so it'll probably be like that. This infamous button. I have no idea what that button does. This is to turn. These two buttons are to turn. That one to go that way. That one to go that way. This triangle button, I have no idea what it's for. And now to the infamous middle button. I call this one the squiggly button because it's got a little squiggly outline in the middle. Now, depending on which game you're in, this does a different thing. On this right controller for Rec Room, in my settings, this one does jump. And the other one is for walking, because I do that. So doing that would mean you're doing that in Rec Room. If you're doing that, you'll be doing that. Doing that, be that. Doing that, be that. Doing that, be that. Doing that, be that. Doing that. No, hang on. Doing that would be that. No, hang on. That. No. Doing that would be that. Doing that would be that. Etc. So if you pointed it forward like I told you earlier with that, hold that button wherever you're pointing is the way you're gonna go. So kinda like this. Oh yeah, let me just walk. Hang on, I have to point again, don't I? And if I were to strafe, yeah, and those are the things that you need to know about the PSVR Move thingy controllers. OMG. Bye. That was fun. I have to make it to 10 minutes, so there's adverts, so I get money. That's how it works. Yeah, okay, I have to do like an extra like 25 30 seconds 35 seconds. I'll get it to like 10 minutes. How do I get you guys entertained? Yeah, I'm sure you're entertained watching this anyways. I'm gonna do it like when it hits like a minute. So it's like 10 minutes, 25. What do I do to entertain you guys? Sellotape. Guitar. There's some probably like guitarists or whatever you say it that are dying out there. Oh, a minute, but bye. Bye, I guess. Right. Finally. Oh. See ya.